Greetings, fellow destroyers of AGI. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to X4 Foundation's Rogue Pirate. Episode 5, Scavenging the Battlefield. So probably the most profitable raiding that can be done would be if I took over ships and sold them. If I go to... where am I headed to now? Silent Witness? There are some jumps that are neutral that border Zyarth, and that's probably going to be my best hunting ground. Which is not where I am right now. So I think what I want to do is go back to Morningstar. Do I have that on my map? Yeah, Morningstar 3. And go here.
Autopilot. Disengage. Autopilot. Engaged.
So Morningstar 3 connects to Heretic's End, and Heretic's End borders Zyarth Patriarchy, but is neutral. It's about here. And that might be a good hunting ground for pirate opportunities. And then while I'm traveling over there, I'll just look at mission offers. I don't think there's going to be like piracy mission offers because they just don't get offered in that way. But we'll see what else comes across the line. And Terran, thank you for the resub too.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Oh, there was a Zyarth ship. You know what, actually, let's go here. It's closer. Why do I have a nav beacon there? That's a weird. So Zyarth are trying to go through Tharka's Cascade, but Tharka's Cascade is a Xenon-controlled system, so they're getting, like, wrecked in there. But it's also Lawless, so it might be a good place for me to raid some Zyarth to make some quick cash.
Jump gate. Tharka's Cascade.
So that's what we'll do. See if we can't force enemy captains to bail. Any larger ships, and I'm not going to be able to actually board them because I don't have any boarding marines.
PE. Autopilot. Disengaged.
And here is an AI ship. The PE, which is their, like, medium-sized... So you can see my lasers cutting through their hull, even though their shields aren't depleted, because the weapons that this thing has is a little unique in that way. And blowing these guys up, there'll be a bit loot pinata, and I can make a lot of money that way too. And it's oddly, it's money that like people, it will raise my rep with the local systems blowing up Xenon shit, because no one likes the Xenon. As far as their faction goes, they're hated by literally everybody. Like, enemies and hostile to everyone. So it's not like anyone cares if I blow them up. There's a Zyarth, but I'm not in Lawless space to be able to jump them. And Turtle, thank you for the cheer and for the hype train.
Danger. Hazard. Entering system. Tharka's Cascade.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, we are in a war zone now. This is a... oh, they bailed? The AI bailed.
T.
Okay. The closest ship is 23... I think I could probably claim this thing. I don't think I've ever claimed a ship like this, but we'll see.
Envoy.
Aren't the Argon hostile to them?
SE.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't want to fight in owned space, because it gets real messy real fast.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I know, it's hazardous. That's why I'm here. I own your ship now.
Envoy.
This would be a lot faster if I had teleportation, but you guys didn't vote for me to get PHQ stuff, which is fine. And it's not like I have the capital for it at the moment anyway.
Envoy.
Okay. SE. Sell to Argon? Boink! $250,000! Oh, that was easy. You can see why I'm here. Being that it is lawless and nobody cares what I do, I can shoot whoever I want and try to make money. The Xenon are going to drop, like, weapon mod stuff and other illegal goods, and then the cargo ships, I can take their cargo, and we'll see how quick cash I can make here. There we go. Decryption module parts going to be pretty important.
Empty space. VE. An arena. Gas.
Right, what are the ships in here? Oh, there's a Xioth ship here.
Boa.
So it's travel driving, but if I hit it while it's travel driving, I can make it drop out of, like, travel warp, which is what I just did. The other thing I should do is I should put some of my weapons on Group 2, a different weapon on Group 3, and, like, barely any weapons Group 4. And the reason for this is I don't necessarily want to be doing hella damage to this thing if I want him to bail. So I'm going to disarm my turrets and only have one small gun, or maybe two small guns to wear out the shields. And this is so that I can encourage them to give up and bail out so I can claim.
Boa.
Come back here. Think you can run from me? I'm an envoy, man. I'm so much faster than you. Bonk. How's that feel?
You stop now, please.
And I didn't scan him first to see if he had cargo in his cargo hold. I'm just kind of like blowing him up because I kind of wanted the ship.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Nope. Guess you just have to die. A lot of the enemy pilots like will fight until they die.
Container.
Yeah, carbon fiber, Invidium crystallite, bandages, swarm missiles, EMP missiles, and they're mine now. Yes, and they make the judgment call order the bail like once every 30 seconds. So the slower you fight them, the better. But I am not patient, and I don't think that ship was going to be worth much anyway. Alright, there is lots of stuff to pick up here. So let's fly over there. There must have been an old battle. Oh, I think it's pretty close to the Xenon defense platform. There's a Terran ship, which is trying to intervene and fight the Oh, actually, this defense platform is almost getting smoked. It's getting attacked by the Asgard, and it will probably lose.
Detected.
But scavenging a battlefield is definitely good for the budget here. Make a lot of money. Oh, dear. And get a lot of components for like weapon mods and the like. Here's a bunch of loot. Ooh. Why'd I get a message? Ah, I have time compression research components. Basically, SIDA engines. It's like the way to advance time.
Container. PE.
Now, I'm not going to be able to, like, force enemies to bail out and claim anything around hostile ships. So, like, being near this Asgard,
Danger.
that Asgard's just going to blow
Hazardous region
anything up
detected.
around me. So there's, like, 0 boarding opportunities to fight around it. Because it will just annihilate everything indiscriminately that's hostile to it. So being around it's good to
Ammunition
scavenge
container.
for loot, but being around it is bad for other reasons. So right now I'm just picking over the dead.
Container.
Useless junk. You'll pay dearly for that, pilot.
The Asgard is a Terran battleship that is got deployed here to fight the AI, the Xenon. One other advantage of being in a Lawless system, which is why I came here and didn't stay in the Argon sector,
Hazardous region detected.
is no one's going to care if I have illegal goods here, because nothing's illegal here. It's a lawless system. Whereas if I was trying to fight in a system that has law, if I picked anything up that was illegal and it got scanned, I would be in trouble with the local police. Whereas now I won't be. There is no local police. No one owns this area. And I am hoovering up lots of goodies. As a massive fight between a battleship and a station ensues around me. But both are too busy to care what I'm doing.
Container.
Yeah, here's the station that's getting smoked. Who's that?
M.
An M and,
Behemoth. E.
oh yeah, the Behemoth's gonna win that fight. Okay, so everything that I could sort of
Danger.
grab, I got.
Hazardous region
There
detected.
are some Xenon cargo ships around here that I might be able to gank. I don't want to get so close to the station here that the station starts opening fire on me, so I have to be careful about that. I need to make sure that I don't get so close, because if I'm really close, I become a target to the station as well. As you can see, the station's starting to fire on me. Do I have to find a fence at the Black Market? Yes. It depends on what I'm looting. A lot of the goods that I'm looting are not illegal, so they're fine. But some of the goods are illegal, and I would need to find a fence. Can you stop shooting me in the face, please? Alright, you're just gonna die then.
Defense platform. SE.
Did they drop
Danger.
anything?
Hazardous region detected.
Nope, literally empty. Oh no, they did just drop something. I'll scoop it in a minute. Now these are just like power cell transporters. They're not high value targets.
Xenon defense platform.
A Zyarth high value target might have just sailed past me though while I was busy. Ooh, security slicer stuff. Programmable field arrays. That's worth a penny.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Thanks for lurking, Manlish, and thank you for the raid. Where is the goods? Oh, they're being hoovered. I just gotta wait. Oh, there they are. So after scavenging the battle here a bit, I will try to hunt down some more Zyarth. And then I think if you guys want me to continue plundering, the best course of action would be for me to invest in a ship that has cargo and crew capacity. To take my proceeds from scavenging here and roll them into a third ship that can help me board enemy crafts.
Cerberus, Vanguard, Behemoth, E.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
But yeah, this defense platform is definitely getting smoked by all of the fighters around it.
Container.
Supposed to still be up? No. Let's get rid of that. I have so many illegal goods now. That's a Xyarth. Let's chase it.
Boa.
So they're intermediary. It's just a general trader. And
Danger. Alligator. Gas.
oh, this one's going to be easier. A gas? I don't know if I need a rated gas ship, but whatever. Oh, I missed it. It's going to fly by me too quickly. Intercepting them when they're travel driving is like a little tricky. What I need to do is I need to find a target and like line up on it, like this one. And then shoot it as it passes by me. Because otherwise it's travel driving at like kilometers a second. So gate camping, essentially, is what's going to be ideal. But I want ships coming out of this portal rather than going into it. Because going into it, if I miss it, or if they flee, they're in a non-neutral sector.
Boa.
I was out of position for that. Man, there's a lot of Xyarth going by. Hey, here comes another one. Man, the
Danger.
targets are plentiful.
Alligator. Mineral.
Alright. Where is your desire path? Because I'm going to stand in it.
Boa.
Oh, someone just came out. Perfect. You're mine. Alright, so if I'm trying to get him to eject, I'm turning off my turrets, because I don't need my turrets blasting him to death. And then we'll just peck at his shields until I wear his shields out, and then try to get him to
Laser
eject.
tower, Mark 1.
Because the other thing is, I don't necessarily need to buy the cargo ship. I can commandeer one, right? I can take one from my
Boa.
from these enemies and make it my own. Oh, you're trying to flee, huh? Get over here.
We're almost dead now. You stop shooting.
Danger.
I only stop shooting if you bail.
Hazardous region detected.
You gotta bail. God, they're fast. Keep zipping away. Oh god. No, they're dead.
M.
Bunch of Xenon ships just intervened. And definitely killed them. Enemy of my enemy is still an enemy.
M.
So the Xenon typically fight in like swarm fleets. So this is one of their small swarms. Sometimes their swarms will be escorted by like larger ships, and you got to be careful about those because the Xenon battleships are no joke. But these small little ships are not a big deal for me,
Container.
as long as I'm careful. And I'm gonna guess that Xyarth ship got roasted. I don't see it anywhere, so I'm assuming it blown up. Oh, yep, there's an escape pod If he is an escape pods usually mean that they bailed, but I think they bailed and then still blew up, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I think that was I just passed their broken ship.
Container. Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yeah, missile. No, that I don't see a Zareth ship here. Maybe it was down there.
Container.
This feels a bit far. So it probably wasn't this. But it's still free loot.
SE.
Ooh, let's try to capture a mining ship. Did I drop it out? Yeah, I dropped it out of travel. Good.
Danger. Hazardous region.
I didn't even let my shields regen. So after this, I'll probably pull you guys again to see if you want me to cash in or you want me to keep raiding. God, your lasers are just like flashbangs. It's like, are they even lasers at this point? Are they just trying to be a nuisance and blind me? I really can't tell.
Container. M. T.
So what do you think? Keep on keeping on or change it up? It'll be up to you. Ooh, that would be a good target.
Gas.
This is a big gas hauler. Now, a gas hauler isn't going to have the kind of capacity that I want for a cargo ship, but this is a large cargo ship, so it's worth a lot if I can capture it. Although a ship of that size would be boarding,
I've got you now.
but at least I could demonstrate the process of boarding.
Unknown object.
Oh, he got away. What is going on over here?
Elephant.
A Zyarth elephant that's going to get murdered. That makes sense. Oh, cutscene.
Hey, I think I know where we are. I'm pretty sure those star patterns match the ones from the pre-shutdown gate maps. This is the way to the old Federation.
F. M. Buffalo.
A buffalo would be a good grab, but there's too many enemies around for me to try to
Danger.
capture.
Hazardous M.
There's a lot of enemies about.
Build storage.
So who popped out of that gate? We've got me, a bunch of raiding parties, and the Zyarth elephant. I don't see anyone else here. Just a bunch of Xenon.
Xenon defense platform. Alligator. Mineral.
So I'll try to intercept, but no, it's not gonna work. I'm in too hostile space to do anything productive because I'm gonna have enemy ships constantly harassing me where I am at the moment. So fighting around this gate here is going to be a lot more fortuitous, I think. So I'll head over there now. Or I'll try to. They keep shooting me to the point where I can't spin up my travel drive. God, this sector is like just pure war.
Danger.
Oh my God.
Region detected.
This ice miner is being like swarmed to death. Look at this thing. Bye, ice miner. Sucks to be you. It's gone. It's dead. Looks like the gate's actually not doing so hot. I don't know. There must have been a counterattack because the Terrans had a bunch of Asgard here. No, the Asgard's still over here. Yeah, the Argon and the Asgard are still at it. They're just attacking. So the station got wiped out. This station got destroyed. So the ships that were attacking it had won. And now they're just defending themselves against random junk around. I could get involved. One of the advantages is like these ships are getting destroyed more or less for me, and then I can hoover up their loot because the AI doesn't take loot. The danger here is that the enemy projectiles don't care what they hit. Once they're fired, they just go until they collide with something. So I got to be careful not to become friendly fire from the other ships in the region. So I think what I'll do is I'll try to clean up the fight here, and then scoop up the loot and then pivot to do something else. Although my shields are pretty mashed. Here, let's have this Asgard do most of the fighting, and I'll peel away some enemies that I can handle. Lucky enough to snag an Asgard? Yeah, that's not happening. That's a fever dream.
Build storage. Xenon station. PE.
So it looks like you guys want me to improve ship or fleet. So I'll see about, let's see, should I aim to buy a cargo crew ship? Yes or no? So again, a cargo crew ship will allow me to potentially do more enemy boarding action. And if no, I'll just improve my own ship, because my own ship has a bunch of like base level weapons. Room for improvement. I must say, I have a giant shield pool on this Envoy, but the shields do not generate
container
quickly. They are slow.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I have so many ingredients for, like, hallucinogenics. Honestly, I think if I make it back to a crafting bench, the amount of goods that I can craft is probably pretty good. I'd imagine. For, like, trade goods and illicit goods. I don't know a black market fence yet. That would be one of my only bottlenecks. Oh, my nemesis doing survey found a lockbox. That's going to be in. I know what system it is, so I don't need to go look at it now, because I can easily find it later on.
container.
And the ships around me are attacking the Xenon base. Ooh, they almost have it destroyed.
Xenon station.
I might want to get in on this. Because getting credit for this would be good for my battle rep. Interestingly. Not that I'm going to do much damage at all compared to what they're doing.
Xenon station.
So what do you do about the illegal goods? You either find a fence, or you stash them in personal storage until you can find a fence.
One Xenon station.
Basically, if you want to sell them, you have to find someone that will buy them, and if they're illegal, that's sometimes hard to... Oh, I didn't mean to shoot that. That's sometimes hard to come by.
Xenon station. Round 4. Xenon station. Round 3. Xenon. Round 2.
I hope all those battleships neutralized all the weapons of the Xenon station.
2.
These are a bunch of like construction and trade drones. They're not hostile. They're not combat
Container.
drones.
Round 3. Xenon station. Round 1. Xenon station. Round Xenon station. Round
Ooh,
2.
field array.
Xenon
Nice.
station. Round 4. Xenon. Round Xenon.
This might seem a little
station.
weird, but like the amount of money I'm potentially making off of this
Round
farming is
4.
incredible. Like a programmable field array, when combined into other stuff, is like worth 150k.
Round 2.
For instance,
Xenon station.
they're all trade good components that add up to a lot more than the sum of its parts.
Round 3. Xenon station. Round
Same with the
Xenon station.
hack devices that you see me
Round
collecting on the
2.
bottom left.
Round Xenon station. Round
And I'm just farming
1.
their drones.
Xenon. Round 3. Xenon. Round Xenon station. Round.
They're just
Xenon.
throwing drones
Round
at me, and I'm
4.
just like
Xenon. Round
insta-killing
Xenon
them all
station.
for so much loot.
Round Xenon station.
Get wrecked.
Round 1. Xenon station. Round 2. Xenon state. Round Xenon. Round Xenon station.
Danger. Hazardous region
Ooh,
detected.
spacefly eggs, nice.
Round Xenon station. Round 1. Round 3. Xenon state. Round Xenon station. Round Xenon station. Container.
More spacefly
Round
eggs.
3. Xenon station.
Spacefly
Round
caviar is
3.
like an illegal good that's worth a whole lot,
Xenon
so
Round 2. Xenon
getting
station.
spacefly eggs are awesome.
Round 4.
And this
Xenon
is
station. Round
definitely the
1.
most efficient way to do it,
Xenon
for
station.
sure.
Round 1. Unknown. Round
Just
2.
farming their
Round
drones
Xenon. Round Xenon
shamelessly.
station.
Oh, more eggs!
Round 1. Xenon station.
Business is
Round
good!
4. Xenon container. Round Xenon. Round 1. Xenon station.
Why do they have
Round
eggs? I don't
4.
know.
Xenon station.
They're weird.
Round Xenon. Round 4. Xenon station. Round Xenon station. Round Xenon station. Round 4. Xenon station.
I feel like I'm cheating
Round
at this point.
1.
We've got the
Xenon.
big battleships
Round
outside
3.
keeping the real
Xenon.
threats at bay,
Round 4.
and then all
Xenon
these little
station.
drones are just like full of
Round
high
3.
quality loot that
Xenon
I'm just
station.
farming like crazy.
Round 2. Xenon station. Round 1. Xenon station. Round 3. Xenon. Round Xenon container. Round.
Don't shoot the containers.
Round the container. Round 3.
No
Xenon
containers.
Station. Round Xenon.
I could be
Round
using...
Xenon.
The problem is
Round
using
Xenon
Shift E,
station.
which is like
Round
target
Xenon.
closest, is
Round
just going to keep
Xenon
targeting the Xenon station,
container.
and I don't want to be
Xenon
shooting the station because I don't do a lot of damage to the station. In fact, it seems like the warships that were here stopped firing on the station altogether, because I don't see that the
Round
station's taking any
2.
more damage.
Xenon. Round
It
1.
bottomed out at
Xenon.
21%.
Round Xenon. Round
Which is weird.
1. Xenon station.
I don't know why
Round
they would stop
3.
fighting it.
Xenon station. Round 4. Xenon station.
So I'll do a little bit more collection, and then I'll go try to buy a
Round
ship with all
3.
the loot
Round
proceeds here.
Xenon station.
Maybe I'll even be able to afford an
Round
L rather than an
Xenon
M, a
station.
large ship rather
Round
than a medium,
3.
which will last me a lot
Xenon
longer.
Station. Round Xenon station. Round Xenon.
The other thing you can do with a
Xenon
loot ship like that,
station.
when you're not
Round
actively
3.
looting, is you can assign it
Xenon
to
station.
your player HQ to fulfill
Round
player HQ
2.
orders. So if I
Xenon
wanted my player
station.
HQ to like build something or upgrade something, assigning a
Round
ship with a
1.
captain will have that ship
Round.
run
Xenon
trade orders to
round.
fulfill the
Xenon
requirements,
round. 1.
which is awesome.
Xenon station. Round Xenon station. Round 1. Round 2. Xenon. Round Xenon Station. Round Xenon State. Round 3.
All right, just a few more and I'll be out of here.
Xenon. Round 4. Round 1. Round 4.
This is equivalent of
Xenon
like
Station.
standing in a beehive and just like swatting them, knowing that like you can loot bees or something. It's like actually pains me to leave, knowing how much money there was in what I was doing. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna get over to the Argon equipment dock
Autopilot engaged.
and try to sell some stuff. So go and sell loot and buy a crew/cargo ship. Birds that lure bears to hives so they can steal the honey? Yeah, more or less.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Alright, I'm gonna see if a quick save and load is gonna allow the game to run a little smoother, because it was chunky back there. I mean, this is like day 2 of a brand new update, so it wouldn't surprise me if there were some performance issues. The other thing that I might have looted, and I haven't checked all my loot, is some of the quests that require, like, hacking or security splicing or disabling shields. You need to craft things in order to do those missions, and I probably have a lot of those trade goods. Now, the only issue that I might run into is, now that I have all this illegal stuff on me, I have to make sure that I stay clear of local PD.
Entering.
Because local PD are going to want to scan me and stop me from doing what I want to do.
Autopilot disengaged.
In fact, I don't even really need to go to the equipment dock. I could just stop here. Refined goods is good enough. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Refined goods complex.
Please halt. We will be scanning your
Cloaking's probably a good idea. I'll be parked before that even matters.
Docking granted.
See?
Envoy.
Once you're parked, you don't get scanned. One of the issues of having a large ship is I'm nowhere close to the transporters. This ship is big. Oops. Misclick. Hey, he's a pilot. And a Tikva pilot. So what I'm doing is heading over to the Trader's Quarter, which, it's not the only place that you can craft, but you can craft things from here. The crafting bench. So, for instance, I can craft 3 first aid kits, which are worth more than the sum of its parts by a lot. Of course, this is like chump change. Some pizza. I would need 11 more spacefly eggs for caviar, but as you can see, caviar is worth 1 million. So I have, 14 25ths of what I need for caviar. That's why when I was getting those spacefly eggs, I was like, oh, this is awesome. Contraband. Oh, yeah, here we are. So, security bypass modules. I can craft 6 of them, which is worth almost 1 mil. Security decryption, security splicers. So if I found a black market I have about 2 million worth of black market hack devices. At the very least. Gives you an idea of like, oh, you know what? I shouldn't have used my deals for the first aid kit. I should have used them for delirium, which is another black market item. But I was farming that stuff off those drones. So you can see why I was like, man, leaving these drones hurts a little bit because these drones are making me bank.
Can I help?
Because I
Here you
made like
go.
2 million off of just like pew pew drones, pew pew. Alright. I have also like non-illegal trade goods of just like random junk here that I can sell. Some of the stuff is used to make other things. Oh wow, they even have unstable crystals for sale. I will buy them from you because that's useful. I'm gonna buy a hand laser for my suit and better thrusters for my suit. And then some of these trade wares, like the damaged singularity engines, I could sell for big bank. And the flux capacitors, but they're also used for other things, so I'm going to hold on to them unless I'm strapped for cash. Same with like these programmable field arrays, as I was saying, they're like 150,000 a pop. Like here, as you can see, I'm making like $1 million if I wanted to. Some of the cheaper items I can part with just because they don't matter. I'm not ever going to need them for crafting purposes. I'll hold on to the carbon fiber because I have had some quests for that. So I just made $250,000.
Good luck out there.
And that's a tiny fraction of the goods I have for sale. Because of all the illegal stuff that I have crafted. Thank you for tuning in to X4 Foundation's Rogue Pirate, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow pirates.